Brent from the Lincoln Journal-Star. Lex, what way does being in the NCAA tournament feel like a big deal?
Well, it's really exciting. March is the time of year where every basketball player wants to be playing in, especially in this tournament. And I've experienced it twice, and there's also been a season where I haven't. And from that season, I just learned how tough it is to make this tournament and to compete in it. So I'm just feeling really excited to be here for my third season and just excited to play some games.
Matt Coatney, Huskers Radio Network. Britt, what has it been like learning how to play offensively with Alexis Markowski this year? When did you feel comfortable getting her the ball in a position where she best can use it? At what point, or do you feel comfortable right now? You look pretty comfortable out there.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun getting to play with Lex, and I feel like every time I throw the ball up to her, like she's gonna catch it no matter what. So it's really fun to play with her, and I think our pick and roll especially is something that's a big strength of ours, and I think we have a pretty good two-man game, and but yeah, it's been a lot of fun to play with Lex. Just gonna cherish the last couple of games that we get to play together.
Britt, what's been your experience watching the NCAA tournament, thinking about playing in the NCAA tournament? What was that part of your basketball following?
Yeah, I mean, I think ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to play in the NCAA tournament and just watching as many games as I could every March, at school or whatever and stuff. And I think just being here now in this position, it's really special. And I'm really grateful to be here, and I just want to take it all in.
What do you mean by at school? Like you had one of those teachers who pulled it up?
She'd go to her mom's office.
I don't know, just pull it up on my computer and my phone,
Are you allowed to have your phone at school?
Yeah, for that.
Lex, what are you seeing from Louisville? What do you think it'll be like in the paint? How they're going to defend you, and what you're going to have to do well to be productive there?
I think they're going to guard me one-on-one. It's going to be a really physical battle on both sides of the floor. So just working on getting deep post positioning, and then also just they're really good at offensive rebounding. So rebounding will be huge, not only for me but our team.
Lex, as you wind things up now, every team is different. You had Jazz Shelley on your first three teams. How different has this team been than the other 3 years? Or maybe better asked, what will you remember about this team that's been different than your other 3 years?
I think every team that I've played on here has been different, even though we've brought back some of the same pieces. But this year, I think all I knew for 3 years was playing with Jazz, and Britt has just done such a wonderful job of, I'm not going to say taking over Jazz's role, but being that point guard position. She's been so much fun to play with. As a freshman, she's just so confident, and I mean, I swear I tell her every time she gets the ball to shoot it. So that's been really fun, and I think this season there's been just a lot of ups and downs with injuries and players going down, and Natalie started this season as our leading scorer, and we lost that. And then with Allison Widener finally coming back and playing, and then losing that as well. But yeah, I just think our mentality this season and just to get to this tournament, a lot of people didn't think that we would, just with losing those two girls. But we stuck together, and we just kept getting better and leaning into each other, and that's something that I'll remember about this team.
Lex, the long break in between the Big Ten, what do you think the emphasis was? What do you think Coach Amy had on top of the practice sheet, or did she tell you had it on top of the practice sheet?
We worked on a lot of different things. 2 weeks with no games is a long time. You don't really get that in season. We get 4 days off for Christmas, so that's kind of a long time to have off. But yeah, we said that our goal was to get better. The teams that get better in that stretch usually win games in March. So I think just rebounding and just ball screen defense, things like that. I feel like we worked on a lot of offensive execution, handling pressure, and also just breaking presses, which Louisville will press us tomorrow.
Britt, if you can remember back to October, if you could go back to October and tell yourself this will be your biggest surprise when you get to March, what's been the biggest surprise now, looking back, that you didn't realize about being a college player now that you're heading towards the end of your first season?
I mean, I feel like it's just being ready every game, and I mean, I already knew that like every game was going to be tough, stuff like that. But like really, you can't have an off night against any team, especially during like Big Ten play and stuff like that. But yeah, I think just always being prepared, knowing the scout, knowing what you're doing coming into the games. I think that's something that's really important, and you can't take that lightly and expect to win games.
Is there any other questions? Well, ladies, thank you for your time today, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.